guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel and happy Foundation Friday. So today we are trying out a drugstore foundation because this is what you guys have asked for. I took a poll on Twitter and Instagram and my channel, and it was between the new Dior foundation and a new drugstore foundation, and drugstore won out. So Dior new foundation will be next week if you're interested in that. But drugstore foundation, literally $5.99 at Target by CoverGirl. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's do it. All right, so I am using today the CoverGirl Vitality Healthy Elixir Foundation with vitamins. I found this at Target. Oh no, I found this at Walmart. Actually, and it says new, and it is supposed to be, I don't know if it's really that new. I don't think it is. I think they're coming out with new shades is what I think it is. But I was really intrigued because I'm reading from the Ulta website. Basically, this has vitamins in it. This has antioxidants in it. Has SPF 20. It gives the skin a luminous glow. It's buildable coverage. It's oil-free. It minimizes the appearance of an oil shine. It's a lightweight formula, but it's a buildable formula. And it does look like they have a pretty decent range of colors, I guess. I'll just say decent because it's not very many. I don't know, brands like this, I just feel like you guys have so much money behind you. Like, come out with a ton of colors. Because this is really cool. This is supposed to be for more mature skin that's looking for more of that kind of skincare plus foundation. And the ingredients are not amazing, I'll be honest with you about that, but I have yet to find a drugstore foundation that the ingredients are quite good. Again, I have on my list to try the Burt's Bees foundation and a couple other ones, Well People, things of that nature, but those are not for $5.99. Those are a little bit pricier. Actually, at Ulta, it's $11.99, but where I found it, it was literally $5.99. Target it was as well. So let's stop talking and get into it. How it says, so I don't have any primer on my face because you know that's how I like to do these videos. I have two colors. I have one in ivory and one in classic ivory. They're not that far off from each other, but I'm going to do a pump of, I do like the packaging because it locks so you can travel with this really well. I'm going to do a pump of ivory right here. You know I don't love to swatch foundations here, but my chest is covered up right now. All right. And right now it's winter, so I'm pretty much the same color all around. All right. And it says to apply this with your fingers or a sponge. So we're going to do a sponge. All right, so it looks like this one back here, which is the classic ivory, is going to fit me a little bit better. Let me take a little bit of this ivory right here on my chest. Yeah, see, it's too light for me down here, but it's not a bad match. Let's see this one down here. So this is just going to be a little bit tanner for me, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using classic ivory. Oh, I forgot my beauty blender. All right, so let's do it. I am going to apply a couple dots to the center of my face, just so I don't waste any product. And then I'm going to bounce this in. It does have quite a heavy fragrance. I will be very honest with you about that. It smells like a sweet fragrance. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, I don't know how you would feel about this. It's like sweet flowers, if that's even a scent. Sweet flowers. Okay, so this is kind of one gloss over. It's really pretty. Very kind of, still kind of dewy and luminous, but again, it's all about the skincare you put underneath it. I'm going to put a little bit more in the center of my face. Maybe I'll work it out with my hands and see what that looks like. Okay, definitely getting a little bit more coverage. So if you do want a little bit more coverage from this foundation, use it with your hands first, blend it in, and then take your beauty blender. All right, so this says say it is a medium coverage. I like it pressed into the skin with a beauty blender. The hands, it was starting to kind of collect in my pores a little bit. All right, this is really pretty. It feels very lightweight on the skin, not overly luminous at all. It has like a very pretty skin-like finish to it. I would not call this obviously a full coverage. I'm gonna see if we can build this a little bit over my pigmentation. Oh, but look at it builds beautifully. Wow. Okay, so you can definitely get a high medium coverage out of this. I am not mad at this foundation at all, except for the ingredients. Really, really looks beautiful on the skin. I'm impressed. I am really impressed. Let's look really up close. So you are starting to see a little bit of texture around my mouth. So probably a primer would have helped out on this. This foundation does not claim to be long wearing. So we're gonna give it a good wear test today, but we're not gonna give it like a 12, 13 hour test because it doesn't claim to be that kind of guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to show you how if I set it, because I feel like it's still pretty dewy on the skin. I probably will give it a few more minutes to set down. Let's just do a little bit of concealer while we're waiting for it to set to see if it even will. So this is a dimethicone-based foundation and my water-based concealer is going on very nice over it. Nothing is pilling or bunching up, so that's good. Obviously, I don't apply foundation directly underneath my eyes, but where the two meet seems to be doing well. All right. With that foundation, this concealer seems a little bit light because the foundation is a little bit darker. Maybe I should have gone with the lighter one because it's starting to oxidize on me. Okay, so note to selves, this foundation oxidizes. Look how tan I look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Foundations do not oxidize on me hardly ever, and this one is. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Ivory, which is the lighter one, and just kind of see if I can balance this out a little bit. Holy smokes. Literally, I'm taking a Hawaiian vacation in front of your eyes. Okay. So if you are getting this foundation, get one step lighter than your skin tone. Okay, I'm gonna finish everything up and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so here it is, everything kind of powdered and such. It actually looks really pretty on the skin. It did oxidize quite a bit, to be honest with you. So just be really careful of that. I don't mind it. I did have to set this with powder, so I did set under my eyes with Hourglass, and I did set the rest of the face with my translucent powder from La Mer, but any translucent powder would be great. But it did stay a little bit tacky because it is that kind of hydrating, antioxidant formula, so it's like a skin vitality formula, I guess. And so it did stay, you know, kind of tacky. Again, it's not a long wearing, so there's no reason why it should dry down. But this is kind of what it looks like all powdered down. I think it looks beautiful. I mean, for $5.99 or $6, it's really pretty. It definitely sits nice on the skin. I did put a little bit of the Too Faced Hangover setting spray over it just because that's how I normally would finish things. But let's go in natural light and see what you think. Do you see how you can see how it's oxidized on me? Like, ooh. Okay, so let's go out in natural light and you can see what it looks like. All right, so I found some natural light in my daughter's bathroom. That's why it kind of sounds a little tingy. That looks a lot better. I feel like it was being really blown out by the natural light. But I think it looks really pretty, very healthy on the skin. And it's not exaggerating any fine lines or anything of that nature. I love the way the coverage is. It's not super heavy, but just enough. So let's see how it wears a little bit, but so far so good. I really, really enjoy it. It feels really lightweight on the skin. The smell from the foundation has completely gone away, so that's not bothering me anymore. But let's see how it wears. So I'll be back in a little bit. All right, you guys, so here it is about 6 hours later, It is quite a bit dewy, a lot dewier than most of my foundations that I've had. So maybe a mattifying primer even for me down the center of the face might be better, but I don't hate it. I think it looks really pretty on the skin. It is breaking up a touch just right here a little bit, but that is okay. I mean, for $6, what are you gonna do? But I really think that this is a pretty foundation. So I think this is a great foundation for my more mature ladies, of course, my more drier skin. So if you have really dehydrated skin, super dry skin, this might be something for you to look into. Again, it's not super long wearing. It is starting to kind of wear off. It has rubbed off on my hands a little bit, but it doesn't claim to be this super long wearing formula. So overall, all in all, I'm into it. I definitely will wear it again for sure. This actually might be something that I mix with my Dermablend drops, because you know that is my obsession right now, is like cocktailing foundations with those Dermablend drops. Love them. Yeah, okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yay for Drugstore Foundation Friday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah! Bye, you guys.